First question goes to Brian Hedger. Go ahead, Brian.
Hey, Zach. How's it feel to hit the back of the net? Start off there.
Yeah, feels good. I think obviously, like everyone says, most important we got the win tonight. But when you go, 5 games to start the year, off the score sheet for someone that's offensive, you kind of start to feel it a little bit. So just to get that one kind of sigh of relief, and hopefully I can just kind of jumpstart me offensively.
How was the biggest news today? Obviously, the trade. How was that, received in the locker room? And when did you guys find out about it? And just your thoughts on that whole deal.
Yeah, I think we found out about it probably the same time you guys did. Kind of right before we got to the rink. To be honest with you, no one really talked about it. It's part of the business. We had a job to do today. We had a 2:00 game, so we didn't really have much time to think. Most guys didn't really say anything about it, to be honest with you. All I know is, we get a great player in Laine and Roslovic coming here, and we're excited for them to get here.
Are you disappointed to not be teammates with Pierre-Luc anymore? And how difficult was that whole situation for you guys through this last 3 weeks or so?
Yeah. Obviously, tough situation. He's been a great guy, great friend, great teammate for the last 3 years. I guess, part of the business. Not the first time someone's been traded. Definitely won't be the last. But like I said, we're excited to get these guys here from Winnipeg and get to work with them.
Any more questions for Zach? Please raise your hand. Next, we'll go to Aaron Portzline. Go ahead, Aaron.
Thanks, Glenn. Hey, Zach, have you had a chance to talk to PL? I know this all happened fast, but have you had a chance to communicate with him at all?
I have not, no. Saw him on the ice yesterday, and then I haven't talked to him since.
Is there a sense that what was going on here the last few days just could not have gone on the rest of the season? I know you guys tried to get through and tried to make it work as you did a couple of years ago. Was it pretty obvious to you that wasn't going to be possible?
To be honest, like I said with the last question, we don't really think about that stuff. That's the business side of hockey. We as players want to go out there and win games. That's our main focus. I don't think about it. If someone doesn't want to be here, they don't want to be here. We have 22, 23 guys that want to go out there and win every night. So, it is what it is. It's something that, like I said, we can't control. Only thing we can control is going out there and trying to win hockey games, and that's what we've been trying to do.
How excited are you, Z, to have a player with that sort of elite offensive skill? I mean, Laine is one of the best snipers in this league for a while. What kind of stuff can he bring to what you guys want to do, power play and even strength?
Yeah, we're really excited. We don't play Winnipeg too much throughout the years, but every time we play against them, he's so deadly with the shot. You see highlights every single night, it seems like, with him just shooting the puck. He's one of the best goal scorers in the game, and like I said, we're excited to get him here. And we're excited to get a local kid here, Jack Roslovic. I was teammates with Jack at USA, so I know him really well.
There you go.
Really excited to get both of them here and get to work with them. I think they're great additions.
Great, thank you.
Next, we'll go to Mark Scheig. Go ahead, Mark.
Thank you, Glenn. Zach, it seemed like especially the second half of the game, your team did a really good job in the neutral zone. I know it's something Tortorella was really stressing. Is that something that was a real focus coming into the second game with the Lightning?
Yeah, definitely. I think we've been giving up too many odd man rushes this year. As a team, it seemed like we weren't really in sync coming through that neutral zone. Tonight was better. I think there's obviously still room for improvement, but I think it was a step in the right direction.
Okay, next we'll go to Jeff Svoboda. Go ahead, Jeff.
You just mentioned playing with Jack at the U.S. team. What do you kind of remember about him? What are you excited about that he thinks going to bring to the table?
Yeah, he's so fast. I think he's got underrated skill that you guys will see from people that don't watch him every day. I think, like I said, he's an awesome player, awesome guy. We were pretty close at USA, so I'm excited for him to be here, and I think he's going to add a really good element to our team.
And just in general, obviously you score 5 goals today, so that kind of jumps off the page a little bit. But just in general, did you like the way that you guys played better? It just seemed like it was more of the game that you would, as a team, have kind of strived for and kind of been looking for?
Yeah, I think, they're a very skilled hockey team and they work hard. Obviously, they're going to get their chances. It's just trying to limit those, and I think we did a pretty good job of that tonight. Elvis had some great saves. But I think as a team, that's a step in the right direction. How we have to forecheck, how we have to play in the neutral zone. Wasn't perfect by any means, but you could see we were creating offense when we were getting pucks in deep and forechecking and being stiff through the neutral zone. So just got to keep building on it. We've got a couple days here before our next game, so I think it's good for us to just kind of sit back and take away positives from it.
Thanks, Steve.
Okay. And finally, we'll go to Brian Hedger. Go ahead, Brian.
Yeah, Zach, can you just take us through your goal a little bit there and just that whole sequence? And it looked like it was a nice feed from Texier there off the left wing.
Yeah, we were in the zone for a little bit there, kind of moving around. Jonesy was kind of moving on the blue line, and forwards were working really hard down below the goal line, and that's where we have success. And I think Boone kind of tips it maybe out to Tex. I don't really remember the play fully. And then I saw an opening, and Tex makes a great play right in my wheelhouse, and didn't really have to do too much, just put it on net.
Has Texier impressed you with his he's got scoring going on so far in these first 6 games. Have you guys been impressed with the way he's been able to do that in his second year?
Sorry. Flicky's behind the camera doing something. But no, yeah, I'm really impressed with Tex this year. I think last year he was really hardworking. You could tell he had that skill, and I think it's showing this year. With how hard he works, he's deserving everything he's getting right now. Guys work that hard. Obviously, you root for them, and we're glad he's on our team. It's a tough guy to go against with how hard he works.
All right. Thanks, Zach.